Hello everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, Tuna thinks she's just going for a simple family walk. But Alex has been planning a surprise that will change her life forever, right in the middle of the park, with Henry watching. Will this be the moment Tuna finally gets the happiness she never believed she deserved? If you enjoy heartfelt stories like this, don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss the next videos. Morning light slips through the thin curtains and lands on Tuna's face. She opens her eyes and stays still for a second, just listening. Beside her, Henry is sleeping peacefully. He's only 2 months old, cheeks round and a little pink, breathing steady like he has no worries in the world. Tuna smiles quietly. She reaches over and brushes her fingers through his soft hair. That tiny touch warms her chest right away. Then she sits up, places her feet on the cool wooden floor, and walks into the small kitchen. Outside the window, birds are already singing. The smell of coffee fills the room. Tuna starts making breakfast. 2 sunny-side-up eggs, toast with crisp edges and a few slices of fruit. She moves in a calm, practiced way. This routine is something she knows well. For a long time, mornings were just her and Henry. She learned to do everything alone, even when she was tired. She's about to plate the food when arms wrap around her waist from behind. She jumps a little, then laughs because she knows exactly who it is. Alex leans in close, kisses the back of her neck and murmurs, "Good morning, my love." Tuna turns, and the moment she meets his eyes, her heart speeds up, not from shock, but from pure happiness. His gaze is gentle, steady, and protective. It's the look that makes her feel like she can finally relax. "Today's going to be special," Alex says. Tuna doesn't ask why yet. She just leans into him, resting her head against his chest for a second, breathing in his familiar scent. It still feels unreal sometimes, this safety, this warmth, this quiet peace she once thought she'd never have again. From the other room, Henry stirs and lets out a small coo, like he's reminding them that he's there too. Tuna smiles. "He heard you?" Alex chuckles softly. He always does. They eat breakfast together in an easy, simple way. No big speeches, no rush, just the comfort of being in the same space. And even that feels like a gift. Not long after, they get ready to go out. The morning air outside is cool and clean. Alex pushes the stroller gently, wheels rolling smoothly along the path. Tuna walks beside him. Their fingers find each other naturally and interlace. She holds his hand tightly, not because she's scared, but because she wants to hold on to this feeling. Henry is awake now, lying in the stroller with wide, round eyes. Every time the stroller bumps a little, he grins like it's the funniest thing ever. He waves his tiny hands and makes happy baby sounds. A light breeze carries the sweet scent of frangipani from the trees along the road. It lifts a few strands of Tuna's hair, and she tucks them behind her ear, smiling without even realizing it. As they walk, Alex starts talking. His voice is low and calm, like he's telling a story he's kept in his heart for a long time. "Do you remember the day we first met?" he asks. Tuna glances at him. "Of course I remember." Alex nods slowly. "You were on a street corner. You were holding Henry. You looked exhausted. Your eyes were red like you hadn't slept." Tuna lets out a small laugh, but her throat tightens. She remembers that day too well. The weight, the fear, the loneliness. She lowers her gaze, embarrassed and emotional at the same time. "I saw you," Alex continues, And all I wanted was to walk over, wrap both of you in my arms and tell you that everything would be okay. Tuna squeezes his hand a little tighter. She doesn't say much because she can feel the words in her chest. Henry coos loudly as if he's agreeing with every sentence. Tuna looks down at Henry and smiles. He's joining your story. Alex laughs. He has opinions. The park comes into view ahead, green grass, bright flowers and sunlight filtering through the leaves. The place feels peaceful the moment they enter. The noise of the street fades behind them, the air smells fresh, and the light on the path looks soft and gentle. Tuna looks at Alex and notices something important. He looks relaxed, truly relaxed, not tense, not guarded, just happy. And she realizes quietly that the painful memories that used to follow her everywhere are not standing so close today. They're still part of her life, yes, but they're not controlling this moment. They keep walking until they reach a small clearing near rose bushes. The petals are deep red and move slightly in the breeze. It's not crowded here. It feels private, like the world gave them a small corner to breathe. Alex stops the stroller. Tuna slows too. Why are we stopping? Alex doesn't answer right away. His hand rests on the stroller handle and she sees a small tremble in his fingers. That makes her heart jump. Then he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small navy velvet box. Tuna freezes. Her mind goes blank for a second, like she can't process what she's seeing. She stares at the box, then at Alex's face. Alex, she whispers. He steps in front of her, takes a deep breath and lowers himself to one knee on the grass. Tuna's breath catches so sharply it almost hurts. Her eyes widen. Her hands go slightly numb. Time feels slow, like someone turned the volume down on the whole world. Sunlight slips through the leaves overhead, sprinkling soft light across Alex's shoulders. He looks up at her, eyes steady, voice serious but warm. Tuna, he says, and the way he says her name makes her want to cry already. From the day I met you and Henry, he continues, I realized my life wasn't missing anything anymore. Tuna swallows hard. Tears gather fast and she doesn't even try to fight them. I don't want a future that doesn't include you, Alex says. I want to wake up beside you. I want to hold our son. I want to call you my wife, not for a moment, not for a season, forever. Tuna is already crying now, quiet tears, but steady. They come from a place deeper than sadness. They come from relief, from being chosen, from being safe. Alex opens the box a little, but he doesn't show it yet. He holds her gaze instead. Will you marry me? Tuna's lips tremble. For a second she can't speak. Her chest feels full, like all the lonely mornings and hard nights are crowding together in her memory, and then breaking apart, because this moment is stronger. She nods quickly. Yes. Alex's eyes soften immediately. Say it, he whispers, almost like he needs to hear it to believe it. Tuna laughs through tears. Yes, I will. Alex opens the box fully now. A silver ring catches the light and glimmers softly. It's simple, but beautiful. He takes her hand carefully, like it's precious. He slides the ring onto her finger. Tuna stares at it for a second, like she's afraid it might disappear. Then Henry lets out a clear, delighted giggle from the stroller, loud enough to break the tension and make Tuna laugh again. She covers her mouth, crying and laughing at the same time. He's celebrating, she says. Alex smiles, eyes shining. He approves. Tuna bends down and pulls Alex up into her arms. She kisses him, slow, real, and full of gratitude. In that kiss, she feels something settle inside her, not just happiness, but certainty. And for a moment, everything becomes very simple. It's just the three of them. Her, Alex, Henry, together. For a few seconds after the ring slips onto her finger, Tuna can't stop staring at it. Not because it's shiny, not because it's expensive, she's staring because it feels like proof. Proof that this day is real. Proof that her life has changed. Alex stands up and pulls her into a tight hug. Tuna holds him back just as firmly, like she's afraid if she lets go too soon, she'll wake up. Henry kicks his legs in the stroller and makes happy sounds, watching them with wide eyes. Tuna wipes her tears quickly, embarrassed, but Alex just smiles. He gently touches her cheek, then looks at Henry and leans in. "Hey, little man," Alex says softly. "Did you hear that?" Mum said yes. Henry responds with a tiny squeal, waving his hands. Tuna laughs, her voice still shaky. He's really awake now. Alex reaches into the stroller and lifts Henry carefully, holding him between them. It's not a big dramatic moment. It's simple, natural. But that's what makes it hit harder. Tuna looks at the three of them together, one small family, and her chest feels full. "I never thought I could have this," Tuna whispers. Alex nods like he understands exactly what she means. "We didn't get here easily," he says, "so we're going to protect it." They stay in the park a little longer. Alex pushes the stroller again, Tuna walking beside him, her left hand drifting up again and again to touch the ring like she's checking it's still there. She keeps smiling without noticing. They pass a few people in the park. Some glance at them and smile. A couple of older women notice the baby and wave. Tuna bows her head politely, and for the first time, she doesn't feel like she's being looked at with pity or judgment. She feels normal, like she belongs in an ordinary, happy scene. After a while, Henry starts getting sleepy. His eyes droop and his hands slow down. Tuna leans over the stroller and whispers, "Sleep, okay? We'll go home." Henry yawns, then closes his eyes, his face relaxing again. Alex looks at Tuna. "Ready?" Tuna nods. "I'm ready." On the way home, they don't talk much. They don't need to. Tuna keeps her hand in Alex's. Every few minutes, she looks over at him like she's still confirming he's there. Alex notices and squeezes her hand each time, quietly saying, "I'm here." When they reach the small house, late afternoon light is coming through the windows, warm and soft. The moment they step inside, Tuna feels the difference. The house used to feel like a place she survived in. Now it feels like a place they're about to build. Tuna gently places Henry into his crib. He yawns wide, then smiles with half-closed eyes, like he's trying to stay awake just to watch her. Tuna smiles back and strokes his cheek. "Rest, baby," she whispers. "Mum will be right here." Alex stands behind her, resting his hand lightly on her shoulder. "Now," Alex says, voice warm, "let's make this house officially our home." Tuna turns and looks at him. Her eyes shine, but she doesn't cry this time. She just nods. They start small. Alex pulls out a box of balloons, pastel colors, soft and cheerful. He blows them up one by one, tying knots with a serious face that makes Tuna laugh. Every time a balloon bumps the ceiling and bounces down, Henry reacts from his crib, arms waving, little sounds of excitement escaping his mouth. Tuna finds a vase and arranges flowers, white and pale pink daisies. She keeps it simple. She doesn't want the house to look fancy. She wants it to feel warm. They move the dining table to the center of the room and spread a white cloth across it. Alex places a couple of small candles. Not too many, just enough to change the mood. Tuna looks around and feels something quiet but powerful. The shadows in her life don't feel so close here anymore. While Alex adjusts the balloons, Tuna watches him for a moment. And she has this thought that almost shocks her. This man was once a stranger. Now he's the person turning her house into a home with his own hands. Tuna walks up behind him and wraps her arms around his waist. "Thank you," she whispers, "for everything." Alex turns and kisses her hair. "Thank you for trusting me," he answers. They start preparing dinner together. The smell of grilled meat fills the room. Tuna makes a fresh salad, moving quickly because she's excited. Alex sets plates and checks on Henry in between. Every few minutes, Henry makes a sound, and both of them glance over at the crib automatically, like they've already become a team. When everything is ready, Tuna carries the last dish to the table. Her hands tremble slightly, not from fear, but from emotion. Alex pulls out her chair before she sits down, doing it in that gentle, respectful way that makes Tuna's heart feel soft. Alex lifts a glass of water. "To the day," he says, "the day we officially belong to each other." Tuna raises her glass too. "To the day," she repeats quietly. They eat slowly. They talk about simple things, the walk in the park, Henry's little giggles, how Alex looked on one knee. Tuna covers her face again when he teases her about crying so much. Then Alex reaches into his pocket again. Tuna freezes for a second, thinking, "What now?" But he just smiles. He takes her hand and adjusts the ring gently, like he wants to make sure it fits perfectly. It's a small action, but it feels like another promise. Tuna looks at the ring in the candlelight. It glows softly. She reaches out and strokes Henry's cheek as he sits in his baby chair nearby, eyes wide and curious. "My little boy," she whispers, "from now on, you have all three of us." Alex leans over and kisses Henry's forehead. Then he turns and kisses Tuna, slow and steady. Not dramatic, not rushed, just real. For a moment, the room goes quiet except for the faint crackle of the candle and Henry's soft breathing. Tuna sits back and realizes something. She isn't thinking about tomorrow with fear anymore. She isn't calculating what could go wrong. She's just here, present, peaceful. Later that night, after Henry falls asleep again, Tuna and Alex sit on the small sofa. The lamp casts warm light over the room. Tuna rests her head on Alex's shoulder, and her fingers trace the ring again and again, like it's a habit she's already formed. "Darling," she whispers, "I never thought I'd have a day like today. I used to wake up and feel like it was just me and Henry against the world. And now, I have you." Alex tightens his arm around her gently. "I promise," he says. "I'll always be here, with you, with our son. We'll build our life step by step." Tuna doesn't answer right away. She just smiles, tears sliding down quietly. Happy tears, the kind that come when you finally stop holding your breath. Outside, the city lights glow through the window. The world keeps moving. But inside this small room, time feels slower. No more fighting, no more running, just the three of them, safe. Tuna closes her eyes and leans closer. Alex kisses the top of her head and they sit like that until the lamplight feels softer and softer. And the last sound in the room is Henry's steady breathing, like a quiet reminder that this family is real and this home is finally theirs. Tuna wakes up to a peaceful morning with baby Henry and a warmth she still isn't used to. Alex by her side. After breakfast, the three of them head out for a gentle walk to the park, enjoying the fresh air, soft sunshine, and Henry's adorable reactions in the stroller. Along the way, Alex remembers the day he first met Tuna and Henry, and Tuna quietly realizes how much her life has changed. In a quiet clearing near blooming roses, Alex suddenly stops, pulls out a velvet box and drops to one knee. With a trembling voice, he asks Tuna to marry him, promising a future where she never has to face life alone again. Overwhelmed, Tuna says yes through happy tears as Henry giggles nearby. Together they return home, ready to build a true family life.